Our next location is archives, right? I think it's an archive area? It wasn't actually explained. It was just that Ms Holmes got on her motorcycle and then drove away, and now we're here. Wait, our task list just told us. Okay, so the abandoned archives. I don't know where these archives are, but for some reason, we're expecting to find crucial information in this location.
Oscar, do you have any idea what we're doing here?
The archives have been abandoned for a long time, so I don't think anyone would mind us looking around. Besides, it's a noble cause.
This place does look like it's trashed. What even is this? Did somebody just pick up a cabinet and throw it down? Yeah, so we need to get rid of the rest before we can pick the lock with the killer's brooch. Oh. Huh. I didn't know we had that. I didn't know that lock belonged to the killer. I didn't. Well, anyway, we're gonna grab this ring and we're gonna put both rings over here on the statue. Statue which has been graffitied. Gives me a heart. No, that gives me a building and a lock part. We're going to put the building over here. We still need a building like in the middle. And the lock part is going to go here for a puzzle. We have to get rid of that. Lock part goes here for a puzzle, which is kind of annoying. Like, you have to guess what the correct number is. So say it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Nope. 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh, 2 is correct, but none of the others are correct. And then you have to start all the way over from the beginning again. So it's kind of a pain. The correct solution is 2, 4, 3, 3. Yeah, and if you have to get it by guessing, it's like you have to try a lot of combinations before you get it correct, because it resets every time. So here we are in the archives. For whatever reason, we think the information about the killer is here. Like, why in this particular archive, though? We have an hourglass, and we need some sort of we have the magnet. What else do we need? We need a flat page. Let's see. This is locked. And this is an archives crest. It has a knife fragment. We're going to use the fragment over here. That gives me an oil can, and we're going to go back outside. So the oil can was for here. Okay, that gives us 2 items. Obviously, we're going to need 3 hourglasses on the hourglass display case, which was just thrown out the window, apparently. And we'll put the heart here on the statue, because, of course, the statue has a heart replica that needs to be placed to give us an hourglass and a thin tablet. I don't know who set up the puzzles in this archive area. It is weird. Well, the thin tablet goes here. That way I can use the magnet on the key to unlock the door. Why don't I just break the glass that's blocking the door? These are abandoned archives. Anyway, it takes me like 2 seconds to find out the truth of what happened here. Sir Montgomery died of a sudden heart attack. His wife was left alone with her only daughter, Lady Montgomery. Now, she accused Mr. Milverton. Like, yeah, and then she stopped appearing in society afterwards. So, we've just figured out who the mysterious lady killer is. It's Lady Montgomery. She wanted revenge, because Milverton's blackmail was responsible for her husband's death. And here's a letter. So, my dear... compromising letter, gotta click on that. My dear Francis, I pray that no matter what happens, you protect the hiding place in the attic. I did something terrible, and only it keeps the terrible secret. So we've got to go to the Montgomery attic and find this evidence that proves she's the killer. So family stamp, and mystery is this question mark there. Great. So yeah. I mean, it took us like no time at all to solve the mystery here. However, we are going to have to go to that attic and find the written confession by Lady Montgomery. That will clear Sherlock Holmes's good name. And we just found an hourglass. So the 3 hourglasses go into place. Yeah, giving us a picture of Lady Montgomery, the killer. As well as a family crest. We're going to put it here. And this gives us a matching challenge. Let's see if we can find some matches. Those two? No. Butterflies. Snakes. Dogs. Flowers. Flowers. Here we go. Here's the final one. It's 47 West Street, London. Bunch of other letters and numbers afterwards. So, now we're gonna go there. Here we go. Here's Lady Milverton now. Well, that's her daughter. Her daughter's now all grown up. Hi, Oscar. Glad to see you're here.
Good morning, miss. I don't believe we've met. What can I do for you? I don't know any Milverton, and I'm not letting some stranger dig through my mother's things. If you'll excuse me, my parrot escaped, so I'm trying to find him.
Your parrot is right here. If I return the parrot that flew away to the lady, I will gain her favor. I feel sorry for her. You never know what might happen. You might lose a parrot. Like, seriously, it's very sad. The parrot's right here. It's right here. Obviously, that's where the parrot is. Watson, are you helping? He hasn't helped me so far. Yeah, Oscar Watson, he is really good looking, but he's kind of useless as a detective's assistant. He does not help with this investigation. Alright, so over here on the left, we want to grab bird food. And we want to grab a bird cage thing inside this little fountain. We are going to rebuild the bird cage here with the 2 items we just picked up. And then we're going to put the bird cage down here where the feathers are. I assume those feathers are the clue that, hey, the bird likes hanging out here. And the bird just happened to drop a recipe for ant bait because I actually can't think of a good reason why the parrot would have that. Well, let's give the parrot to her.
Thank you for saving George. You can come in for a bit, but don't overstay your welcome.
This is kind of awkward. Like, I'm here to prove that your mother was a murderer. Yeah, like, this can't possibly end well. Oscar, you stay outside and read this book. Has he been spending the whole game, like, reading the book? What is in that book, which is so fascinating? We have an actual murder mystery here. Okay, so we need to find something to convince Lady Francis. We're going to look up here and grab the heart. We're going to use the heart over here. This is the secret attic. Ooh, we got 2 items. We're going to need the key to search the attic. And that's our goal. We need to search the attic to find the important stuff. Is that a cat in the window? The mirror? Or is that just a picture of a giant cat? I'm not sure. I think it's just a portrait of a giant cat. Anyway, I'm going to grab this. I don't think there's anything else I can grab here at the moment. Yeah. So we're going to go outside. We're going to look over here. The door's welded shut. I'm going to use the corrosive liquid on the door, along with the glass dropper. I'm just going to break into this lady's safe. Why not? Get rid of the drawings. Do whatever you want. Tear them up, burn them, drown them, whatever. Just be sure that no one sees them. Oh man, who wrote this message? Why did they have to get rid of the drawings? Well, I hope they threw them in the pond. Hey, what do you know? They did throw them in the pond, and I can find them with this net I just picked up. Wow. So here's the drawings. The drawings are of a suspiciously weird ventilation scheme. Somebody wants to introduce gas, this gas number 1, into bathroom number 3. So now I'm going to think this over. What could be happening here? So, an unknown substance goes into the bathroom. We have the cylinder with the unknown substance. The drawings show a weird ventilation system. I'm not sure that's the correct order we should put these 4 things in, but whatever. Our conclusion is that Lady Frances is in danger. Somebody's putting weird gas into her bathroom. Who does it? Why? I don't think we actually have an answer to those questions. Like, I guess it's the villainous man in the iron mask? Maybe? Let's show Lady Frances.
Gas. But these pipes should only be for ventilation. They lead to the bathroom. Can you find out what's going on here?
Sure will. Okay, so we need to check the bathroom. This is a puzzle. What you need to do is grab the various bottles, which are just lying everywhere. I'm not sure. Does this make sense? We're just grabbing a bunch of random bottles. I thought we were supposed to be exploring the pipes here, not just playing with bottles. Well, anyway, that gives us a portrait. Yay! And that's it. That's my, that's my, little investigation. So her portrait goes here, and her mom's portrait goes here. That opens up, this area, giving us 2 items. And we have another mechanism. We need some sort of doll there. Back outside, we're going to put the saucer. We're going to fill it with water. And that will be for this ant bait. We need a spoon. We need sugar cubes, I guess. And then the water saucer. Now we're going to put the ant bait here. That gets rid of the ants. We can grab these items. I need to cut the threads. I don't have the item for cutting the thread yet. Let's see. What are we doing now? I can put this here. Yeah. I can open up the lantern. Get the fuse and the lighter going. Okay, I think that was the important puzzle. We're going to put the lantern over here for a gas pipes puzzle, which is a really simple puzzle, because once you get a piece in place, it can't be moved. So you can just click on every single piece until it's completely rotated into place. You don't even have to guess where the right spot is. It's like, click the piece until it can't be moved anymore. That means it's in the right spot. The correct solution is to get all these pipes so they are touching each other like this. So here's the thing that bothers me and annoys me. 2 of the pipes are wrong. Guess which pipes are wrong? Which pipes aren't connected? It's these ones. This one, I have to move it like this to the exact same place. Same with this one. I just need to rotate it so it's the exact same place. And there's like,
Bad feeling about this substance. I'll set up a temporary lab to examine it properly.
oh hey, Oscar's being useful for once. I suppose he is a doctor. You need to examine the unknown substance, although I think I know what it is. And I'm going to grab the lily. I need to find like 5 things. Okay, so, those go over here. The lily. Nope. Nightshade on top, lily on bottom. Alright, that gave me baking soda and a clock weight. The clock weight and the pendulum both go here. It's gonna give me that item as well as part of a pair of scissors. I'm gonna use the pair of scissors here. It's gonna give me those items. Now I can fix this mermaid here. Giving me 2 items, and now I should have everything for Dr. Watson. Excellent. This is a hidden objects challenge. We need to find everything. Let's see. We're going to move that. We're going to move that. Just have to move a bunch of items around. So let's see. There's the scalpel. Where's that red stuff? There it is. It is in the back. I'm clicking on that item because I know that's one of the items. There. We have a part 2. You need to put all the items back into place. Blue goes on blue. Red goes on red. Water goes over there. Blue in blue. Red in red. Almost done. So it turns out the deadly gas is in fact deadly poisonous gas. Hooray! Hooray. So I thought as much. This is poison. Lady Frances was about to die. Somebody pumped poison into her bathroom. Sure wish this game answered the question of who tried to kill her.
This is terrible. Why do they want to kill me? Because of my mother? Her things are in the attic. Here's the key.
Thank you for the key. So her life is no longer in danger. I will continue looking for proof of my uncle's innocence. Because really, I don't care about saving her life and who's trying to kill her. I only care about proving Sherlock Holmes' innocence. There are a lot of cats here, I've noticed. Like, here's a cat, there's a cat, there's a cat. This lady really loves her cats. Yeah. Okay, so something here is going to save my uncle's reputation. We're going to find that confession that her mom wrote. We're going to grab the metal shovel here. We're going to use it to pry open this floorboard. We're going to grab these 2 items. So we need a flame and a snowflake. I'm going to grab this gas canister from here. Over on the left, I'm going to grab that thing. I need 2 items to get this to work. I think that's everything. I'm going to put this in the frame. I'm going to put the glue in the frame. Yeah. I still need more stuff. I'm going to put this here. I need a record. Oh, wait. Now I remember. We just got the lady figurine, right? We're going to put the lady figurine there. It's going to give us 2 items, including the leaves. Great, and that's going to go in this portrait box here. Giving me 2 more items, leaves and the extendable pointer. We use the pointer over here to knock this down. Excellent, so that gave me fine powder, which we're going to use over here. And we have these 2 designs, snowflake and fire. That gives me this puppet theater. Okay, so this talks more about the lady killing Mr. Milverton. So Milverton had his hand out and he's like, hey, give me money. Give me money. And she had this gun hidden behind her back. And then, let me move her head. She held the gun up to him. He held his arm up and put his leg out. Then she shot him. His arm went back. His leg went out even more. And she put her arm down. I think that's it. Am I wrong? No, he's leaning back. His arm is definitely up like that. Oh, I had her arm in the wrong spot. Okay, so that's a tragic scene, but puppet theater does not count as actual evidence. We need a written confession. So we're going to keep looking. The record goes here. giving me 2 items, including a puff. I'm going to use that here. That gives me the password. Let's enter it. And now most of these items are going to go together here. Yeah, that's complicated. We have to make the 2 gold roses to move the plates, because the plates have gold roses on them, and that gives us the confession. I, Lady Montgomery, of sound mind and memory, acting voluntarily, confess that I shot Charles Augustus Milverton. I did this because of his attempt at blackmail. I refused to pay, and he gave the compromising materials to my husband. My dear husband's heart couldn't stand it. He died. Lady Montgomery, ooh, and Notary Gibbs. Gibbs was a notary who took note of what happened and never told anybody for some reason. Okay, so we're going to use this confession to prove Sherlock Holmes is innocent. I just need to ask for permission before I give the evidence to the newspaper. Do I, though? I feel like I should go straight to the newspaper right away, even if she doesn't like it.
I don't blame Mom for what she did. You can make her confession public, but I just ask that you explain why she did it as well. People like Milverton don't deserve a good name.
I completely agree with you. I have too much to do, so I can't stay here, but I know you can take care of yourself. My great-uncle's reputation has been restored, and Milverton's maid accepted my apology on his behalf. But one mystery remains. Who is the man in the iron mask? Someone's been in my house, and they didn't cover their tracks very well.
What about the mystery of who tried to kill Lady Frances? How about that mystery? That seems like a mystery worth solving. What about the mystery of who shot at Oscar, tried to kill him? Those both seem like good mysteries to try to solve. Yeah, but nope, we're not gonna follow up on this. Maybe a future game will reveal who the villain in the Iron Mask is. I think we're just supposed to assume that the villain in the Iron Mask, you know, the one who was talking to Jane Lestrade earlier, I think we're supposed to assume he is the culprit responsible for all these murder attempts, just very obsessed with destroying Sherlock Holmes's reputation for some reason. And somebody left behind this. We are going to get a phone call letting us know who left behind this puzzle box. I wonder if there's something fancy inside. Oh, it's a paper.
Hi, Charlotte. Did you receive my gift? You know, I've been thinking about you a lot these days, and perhaps if you don't mind, well, I'd like to meet and talk about us.
Aww, well, that's kind of a sweet ending. We have an awkward phone call from Watson. He's like, hey, you know what? I kind of have a crush on you. I'd like to meet up with you. Yeah, let's have it. And we do have the bonus chapter. Half of the people credited in the credits are characters in the bonus chapter, which is unfortunate. I wish the bonus chapter told us more about this man in the Iron Mask and resolved some of the leftover questions from this mystery, as opposed to giving us a totally unrelated story starring Mrs. Holmes' friend Olivia.